Welcome everyone to our introduction to psychology. This is an exciting field that delves into the mysteries of the human mind and behavior. As you can see in this vibrant illustration, the brain is a complex organ with many interconnected parts and processes. Throughout this presentation, we'll explore how these various elements work together to shape our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Psychology provides us with valuable insights into the drivers of human experience, from our basic cognitive functions to the deeper emotional and social factors that influence who we are. Over the next hour, we'll cover a broad overview of this fascinating discipline, touching on key concepts, theories, and real-world applications. By the end, you'll have a better understanding of the incredible complexity and power of the human mind. Let's dive in and get started. Psychology is the scientific study of the human mind and behavior. It explores how we think, feel, and act, both as individuals and in social contexts. The field of psychology covers a wide range of topics, from understanding the biology of the brain to analyzing complex social interactions. Psychologists use different theoretical frameworks, such as behaviorism, cognitive, and humanistic approaches, to understand and explain human experiences. Psychology has practical applications in areas like mental health, education, business, and personal development, helping people improve their well-being and reach their full potential. Psychology has a long and fascinating history, with roots dating back to ancient Greek philosophers like Plato and Aristotle. These early thinkers explored fundamental questions about the nature of the mind and human behavior. In the 17th century, influential philosophers like Descartes and Locke examined the relationship between the mind and the physical body. This set the stage for psychology to emerge as a distinct scientific discipline in the late 19th century. The founding of the first psychology laboratory by Wilhelm Wundt marked a pivotal moment in psychology's development as a science. Throughout the 20th century, diverse schools of thought emerged, including structuralism, functionalism, behaviorism, psychoanalysis, and humanistic psychology. Each of these perspectives has contributed valuable insights to our understanding of the human mind and behavior. Observational studies allow researchers to gain insights by carefully observing and recording human or animal behavior in natural settings. Experiments involve manipulating variables to determine cause-and-effect relationships between different factors and behaviors. Surveys and questionnaires enable researchers to collect self-reported data from participants to understand attitudes, opinions, and experiences. Correlational studies examine the relationships between two or more variables without manipulating them. These four research methods, observational studies, experiments, surveys/questionnaires, and correlational studies, are all important tools in the psychologist's toolkit for understanding human behavior and the mind. The human brain is the command center of the body, responsible for processing information, regulating bodily functions, and generating behaviors. Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers that facilitate communication between neurons, influencing mood, cognition, and physical processes. The nervous system, composed of the central and peripheral divisions, enables the brain to receive, process, and respond to sensory information. The endocrine system regulates bodily functions through the release of hormones, which can affect mood, growth, development, and homeostasis. Our sensory systems, including vision, hearing, touch, smell, and taste, gather information from the external world and transmit it to the brain for interpretation. Perception is the process of organizing and interpreting this sensory information, allowing us to make sense of our environment and respond appropriately. Perception involves both bottom-up, sensory-driven, and top-down, knowledge-driven, processes, which work together to create our conscious experience. Illusions demonstrate the constructive nature of perception, showing how our brains can sometimes misinterpret sensory information in interesting and surprising ways. Consciousness is our subjective awareness and experience of the world. Sleep is a state of reduced consciousness, with distinct stages. During sleep, the mind and body are able to rest and recharge. Dreaming occurs during the REM phase of sleep, when the brain is highly active but the body remains still. The slide outlines the key aspects of consciousness and sleep, wakefulness, sleep stages, and dreaming. I'll go into more detail on each of these topics to help the audience understand the complex relationship between consciousness and sleep. Learning involves complex cognitive processes like attention, perception, memory, and problem-solving. By learning, we can gain new insights and develop creative solutions to challenges. Repeated practice helps us develop skills and expertise through learning and experience. Learning is a powerful tool that allows us to expand our knowledge, sharpen our cognitive abilities, and unlock new possibilities. The brain is an incredible organ, capable of remarkable feats of cognition and creativity when we engage in the learning process. Whether it's mastering a new skill, solving a complex problem, or coming up with a groundbreaking idea, learning is the key to unlocking our full potential. Cognition and intelligence are closely linked mental processes that shape our intellectual abilities. Cognition refers to the mental processes involved in gaining knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and the senses. Intelligence is the ability to learn, understand, and apply knowledge effectively in novel situations, including reasoning, problem-solving, and decision-making. Cognitive abilities like memory, attention, perception, and language are crucial for intelligence. Researchers study how these cognitive processes develop and interact over the lifespan to influence our intellectual capacities. Emotions like joy, fear, anger, and sadness shape our experiences and influence the decisions we make every day. Our emotions are deeply connected to the limbic system in the brain and the neurochemicals that regulate them, like dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. Motivation, both intrinsic and extrinsic, drives us to set goals, take action, and persist even in the face of challenges. Understanding the interplay between our emotions and motivations is key to unlocking our full potential and living more fulfilling lives. Personality is the unique set of traits, thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that define an individual. These traits include extroversion, neuroticism, openness, conscientiousness, and agreeableness. Understanding our personality is crucial for self-awareness, relationships, and career development. Personality assessments can provide valuable insights into our strengths, weaknesses, and preferred ways of thinking and behaving. Knowing our personality helps us better understand ourselves and how we interact with the world around us. Developmental psychology is the study of how people change and grow throughout their lifespan. This presentation will cover the key stages of human development: prenatal, childhood, and adulthood. We'll start by looking at prenatal development, the critical period from conception to birth when the foundation for life is laid. Next, we'll explore childhood development, focusing on the physical, cognitive, social, and emotional changes that occur in the early years. Finally, we'll examine the adult lifespan, including the unique challenges and transformations of young, middle, and late adulthood. This comprehensive overview will provide insights into the remarkable journey of human development. Social psychology is the study of how people influence and relate to one another. It explores topics like conformity, group dynamics, and the psychology of attitudes and prejudices. Insights from social psychology can be applied to improve communication, reduce conflict, and create more effective organizations and communities. Social psychologists work in diverse fields like marketing, human resources, and public health, using their knowledge to solve real-world problems. The field continues to evolve, with new studies shedding light on the complex interplay between individuals and their social environments. Abnormal psychology is the study of mental disorders, their causes, symptoms, and treatments. The goal is to help individuals with psychological issues and disorders. Psychologists use various assessment tools to diagnose mental health conditions and develop personalized treatment plans. Different therapies like cognitive behavioral, psychoanalytic, and humanistic approaches can help individuals manage and overcome mental health challenges. The ultimate aim is to support the recovery and well-being of those dealing with psychological disorders. Psychological disorders are incredibly common, affecting millions of people worldwide. These disorders can have a significant impact on an individual's quality of life, their relationships, and their daily functioning. Disorders are classified based on their symptoms, causes, and severity, and are diagnosed through comprehensive assessments by mental health professionals. Psychological disorders can manifest in a wide range of symptoms, from mood and thought disturbances to behavioral and physical symptoms. Understanding the complex interplay of biological, psychological, and social factors is crucial for effective prevention, treatment, and management of these disorders. Anxiety disorders are a group of mental health conditions characterized by persistent, excessive worry and fear. The generalized anxiety disorder involves chronic, uncontrollable worry about a variety of issues, often accompanied by physical symptoms like muscle tension and sleep problems. Social anxiety disorder is an intense fear of social situations where one may be judged or scrutinized by others, leading to avoidance of social interactions. Panic disorder is marked by recurrent, unexpected panic attacks with physical symptoms like rapid heartbeat and shortness of breath. Individuals live in dread of the next attack. Phobias are extreme, irrational fears of specific objects or situations, such as heights, insects, or public speaking, which can significantly disrupt a person's daily life. These anxiety disorders can have a significant impact on an individual's quality of life, and it's important to seek professional help for proper diagnosis and treatment. Mood disorders are a group of mental health conditions characterized by persistent changes in mood and emotions. Major depressive disorder is marked by ongoing feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and loss of interest that interfere with daily life. Bipolar disorder involves extreme mood swings, with manic highs and depressive lows that disrupt work, relationships, and daily functioning. Seasonal affective disorder is a type of depression that occurs during specific times of the year, often in the winter, due to changes in sunlight exposure. These mood disorders can have a significant impact on an individual's quality of life, but effective treatments are available. Schizophrenia is a complex neurological disorder that affects how the brain processes information, leading to distorted perceptions, thoughts, and behaviors. The underlying cause is believed to be an imbalance in key neurotransmitters in the brain, which disrupts normal brain function. Common symptoms include hallucinations, delusions, disorganized speech and movement, and impaired cognitive abilities. These can significantly interfere with a person's daily life and functioning. While there is no cure, a combination of antipsychotic medications, therapy, and support services can help manage symptoms and improve quality of life for those living with schizophrenia. The image on this slide depicts a surreal, dystopian landscape, which is meant to convey the disorienting and chaotic experience of schizophrenia. Substance use disorders involve a compulsive need to use drugs or alcohol, leading to significant impairment and distress. Chronic substance use can alter brain chemistry and structure, making it difficult to quit and increasing the risk of relapse. Common substance use disorders include alcoholism, opioid addiction, stimulant abuse, and marijuana dependence, among others. Evidence-based treatments like behavioral therapy, medication-assisted therapy, and support groups can help individuals achieve and maintain recovery. Psychotherapy involves talk-based approaches to address mental health issues. Medication refers to prescription drugs that can help manage symptoms and conditions. Combining psychotherapy and medication can lead to optimal treatment outcomes. Holistic approaches address physical, emotional, and social well-being for a more comprehensive approach. Effective mental health treatment often involves a personalized plan using a combination of these methods. The goal is to address root causes, manage symptoms, and support overall well-being. Psychoanalytic therapy was pioneered by Sigmund Freud and focuses on uncovering the unconscious drivers of behavior. The therapist helps the patient explore their past experiences and unresolved conflicts to gain insight. Techniques like free association and dream analysis are used to access the patient's unconscious thoughts and emotions. Psychoanalytic therapy is a long-term, in-depth process as the therapist and patient work together to resolve deep-seated psychological issues. By developing greater self-awareness, patients can make healthier choices. Humanistic therapy is all about understanding the whole person, their subjective experiences, personal growth, and potential for self-actualization. The therapist aims to create a warm, non-judgmental environment where the client feels genuinely accepted and supported in exploring their inner world. Clients take an active role in the process, with the therapist guiding them to discover their own solutions and personal meaning. The focus is on the client's current experiences, feelings, and personal growth, rather than delving into the past or making interpretations. This approach emphasizes the client's own capacity for self-understanding and positive change. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is a highly effective form of psychotherapy that helps patients address the root causes of their emotional and behavioral issues. CBT focuses on identifying and challenging negative or irrational thought patterns that contribute to distress, and replacing them with more constructive ways of thinking. Through CBT, patients also learn techniques to modify maladaptive behaviors and develop healthier coping strategies to manage their emotions and solve problems. The goal of CBT is to empower patients to take an active role in their own mental health and well-being, equipping them with the tools they need to make lasting, positive changes in their lives. Psychology is a diverse field with many career paths to explore. Clinical psychologists diagnose and treat mental health disorders, working in hospitals, private practices, or community mental health centers. Counseling psychologists help individuals, couples, and families manage personal, social, and career-related challenges through therapy. Industrial organizational psychologists apply psychological principles to improve workplace productivity, employee well-being, and organizational effectiveness. Research psychologists conduct studies to expand our understanding of human behavior, cognition, and emotion. These are just a few of the many exciting career options available in the field of psychology. Ethical issues are critically important in psychology as we work with human participants and clients. Informed consent is key. We must ensure participants fully understand the risks and benefits and voluntarily agree to take part. Privacy and confidentiality are paramount. We have an obligation to protect the personal information and records of those we work with. Deception in research is a tricky balance. We need valid findings but must also be truthful with participants. Dual relationships can create conflicts of interest. We must avoid inappropriate connections with clients or research subjects. Psychology is a diverse field with many career paths to explore. Clinical psychologists diagnose and treat mental health disorders, working in hospitals, private practices, or community mental health centers. Counseling psychologists help individuals, couples, and families manage personal, social, and career-related challenges through therapy. Industrial organizational psychologists apply psychological principles to improve workplace productivity, employee well-being, and organizational effectiveness. Research psychologists conduct studies to expand our understanding of human behavior, cognition, and emotion. These are just a few of the many exciting career options available in the field of psychology. Clinical psychologists are experts in mental health, specializing in the assessment, diagnosis, and treatment of a wide range of conditions. They utilize evidence-based therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy to help individuals improve their mental well-being and functioning. Clinical psychologists often work as part of an interdisciplinary team, collaborating with other healthcare providers to deliver comprehensive patient care. In addition to their clinical work, clinical psychologists contribute to the field through research, developing new treatment methods, and advancing the understanding of human behavior and mental processes. Counseling psychology is a field focused on helping people improve their mental health and well-being. Counseling psychologists are skilled at active listening, using empathy and reflection to deeply understand their clients' perspectives. They work with clients to identify and address personal, social, and emotional challenges, guiding them towards effective solutions. The ultimate goal is to empower clients to achieve greater self-awareness, resilience, and fulfillment in their lives. Counseling psychologists create a warm, inviting environment to foster open and productive conversations with their clients. Industrial organizational (IO) psychology is the study of how to optimize workplace performance and employee well-being. IO psychologists focus on three key areas: workplace optimization, improving employee productivity, job satisfaction, and overall organizational effectiveness. Talent management, developing strategies for recruiting, selecting, training, and retaining top talent. Leadership development, designing leadership programs and coaching to cultivate strong, effective managers and executives. The goal is to create work environments and practices that enable both individual and organizational success. We've covered a lot of ground in our exploration of psychology, and now it's time to look ahead to the future. The field of psychology is constantly evolving, with new research and innovations that are opening up exciting possibilities. As we move forward, we can expect to see continued advancements in our understanding of the human mind and behavior. This will allow us to develop more effective interventions and solutions to address the challenges facing individuals and society. The future of psychology is full of promise, and I'm excited to see what new discoveries and breakthroughs will emerge in the years to come. Let's keep an open mind and stay curious as we explore the frontiers of this dynamic and ever-changing field.